Right, so looking at it, in society, there is always a person providing a service for a need. You have doctors, you have dentists, you have lawyers, you have managers, you name it, right? And I believe prostitutes are there to satisfy a need. And as a matter of fact, when you look at it, they should be really admired for their courage, because can you imagine a person being intimate with someone? Because we all have a type. Some will, for us men, some men will like skinny women, some men will like fat women. You'd go for that. Once you see a fat woman, you're turned on by them. If you see a skinny woman, you say, no, not my type. But with prostitutes, no matter who come to them, they have to provide that service. That person could have one tooth. That person could have smell bad. Person could be fat. They provide that service. So they're courageous. They're very courageous people.
Morning again. Why I miss that topic yesterday because I work, but I jump on it a little bit now. For me, you see, what an individual decide to do is their own choice. One of the thing is, people always say the greatest gift that God gave you is life. I think otherwise. I think the greatest gift God gave is freedom of choice. So you choose your own path, you choose what you want to do. And I don't really want to call them prostitution or slash they are sex workers. Uh, I think for me, I think it's their choice. I mean, they do what they want to do. If you want to do it and better yourself and become a woman, fine. Because I've seen a lot of people do it. I did have this good friend. Me know so she did do it. And Goody send herself to nursing school right now. She a top nurse. Me not go tell nobody so that was her job before. It depend on her resume. I mean, she's smart. She gets something out of it. The only thing when me would want for these girls is that just do it as something where you just go every night and put that to use and better yourself. That are the only thing me would say. Better yourself. Um, get yourself in a better position. Yeah. But I don't see nothing wrong with it. Their choice.
People that look on a prostitute and say she nasty and she this and them full of this and full of that. The fight woman them other them yarn will behave like them and go to show them. Some of them all are rotten out. Better them did a sell pussy because maybe them a sell pussy. Them don't have one friend to tell them say, oh, do this or do that. I don't know, I just a say. You see me? So at the end of the day, they make it look like say or make the country or the world full up of so much disease. It's not. Number one at the bottom and them. For your number one factor, the bottom and them. And you have enough women who married and behave like them are good at work. Even married, enough of them will behave like say yeah, them is all that. Enough of them you can't even stand in front of them, make them open up them foot. I better them did go sell pussy, cause at least you know say them that sell pussy. From them open up them foot. So one of them friend or somebody that tell them say, boy, you know say you can't go do this or can't go do that. You see me? Enough girl out there, them never go on roadside go sell pussy yet and them something. But at the end of the day, enough of them woman for come out and enough of them pussy for turn down can't use again because them are rotten out because them fuck too hard and them fuck how long them a fuck and a do what them a do and them nah go doctor and steam themselves and them thing there. So at the end of the day, I don't really like when people look down upon prostitute or look down upon a whore or look down upon a go-go dancer because at the end of the day, it's a living, it's an honest living. It's just that maybe people are looking at it. Look, I tell you this. You know, say me I work a club. Right, I have two man, two big man. Them and a pussy them come for buy. Them just want to sit down and drink and talk. Them live with them wife or them yard. Them tell themselves that them not give them woman bun. But at the end of the day, life is not comfortable at home. Them just need a person so them can sit down and reason with and relate about certain things. And every man will go shop or go say them a go up and want strip but pussy sell for go buy pussy. You have some man literally go there just to sit down and reason with all the whore and talk certain things. Sometimes, me have a man when he talk, sometimes we feel sorry for him. A big man. And I like the man broke man live with him woman. But wow. It stress him hard. He can't manage it. So him come a road and tell himself say him not cheat because at the end of the day I'm wife and him done make a stand in him life. But at the end of the day him come a road come look a comfort same way. So prostitute do have a task at hand sometimes. You see me? So I don't really want to elaborate on the topic too much still now. Cause you see the topic if I go talk on it, I go maybe right me I talk and I feel kind of caution my mouth. Like seriously. But as me say, to each his own. Everybody have a choice that they want to be in a life. You see me? But it's just that the girl them out there, I just want them do them thing good, do them thing safe, and just say, yeah, them a do it for a good cause. Because not for them woman, them behave, oh, me not this and me not that and me not this and me not that. And the amount of man them fuck feel weak. Me I tell you. But you just laugh with them thing they still, isn't it? Yeah, because they're just mankind that overall.
Good morning, good morning. Oh God, they back and everything for our day. But I have no problem with prostitution. I always say, I rather a girl lay down for it more and go thief and go rob. All them have to do, ensure that they protect themselves because there's a lot of diseases and stuff out there. Because there's a lot of problem in that, because they have man who go sleep with them, don't want to pay them, end up all kill them too. And you have a lot of diseases out there where they can catch. But I don't look down for nobody. I always tell people, feed them front, make them use it as them will. Only thing, be careful. But me tell people, me might not going to do it or want to do it, but that don't mean me supposed to look down for who want to do it because everybody have their own choice. Me always tell them say if me see people I sell them enough for me business and concern because it's a job. It's a job just like any other job because don't them a get paid. And thief them a thief. So it's up to them if they want to use it. All they do they use them front wisely. And make sure they benefit from them front. Enough girl I go them front for free. So enough girl I pay a cocky partner and not get no draw. So if they can get draw for them, I have to feed them one. Why not?
Alright. So far I can see the topic from last night was about prostitution. I see Lone Doctor post. The discussion is on prostitution. What's the status of prostitution in your country? What's the attitude towards prostitution? Do you think prostitution is really the world's oldest profession? Can it be regarded as a profession? 1. Prostitution. When you say prostitution, people look on it like in a weird way. Well, we didn't fully understand, but let me tell you. You have go-go dancers. You have women who sell them body on the road. You see, you have enough women in a club who dance, go-go. Them not sell pussy. Or even them just do straight dancing. And the selling part is not them. While you have some, them dance and both sell. Well, for me, nothing wrong with it. Me used to dance. I used to be, as uno want put it, say, because obviously, for a woman in a go-go club or work at a club or do something is a prostitute for some people. Me used to work a club. Me not have no shame in my game. At the end of the day, me used to do it back then for my youth them. Me hear people talk this and people talk that. Some way, I better some way. So you have some undercover prostitute them and put it the way them. Some people behave like them is goody two shoe and them is this and them is that. If not to ever turn to there, then them my always them grandmother say if not to turn to there, a lot of people that have run away. Some people the worst and well, some of the girl them on the road that do. You have some woman out there with the worst than with some of the girl them on the road I do. You have some big woman out there. Them are the worst than where the girl them are the out there. But watch it, so them do. Them hide for them thing or them behave like the people who don't know them behave like say, yeah, and them put down prostitute and them put down go-go dancer and them put down or whatever name them choose to give them. Just like me see some people, you know, I mean, even go to the party. But listen, for me, if a woman wish to sell her body, it's her choice. At the end of the day, she know why she doing it. She have her aim in life. Enough girl me know where you take. And that them do and sell themselves through school. Enough girl work a bank. And that them do and send themselves to school. When I ask her, is that something me I tell a woman know about. So at the end of the day, if a person want to do something with their life, at the end of the day, from them I do it honestly and them I do it fairly. Because watch this, and everybody born with gold spoon in their mouth. And sometimes some people talk some things and I wonder if them really looking at themselves or some and looking at themselves what them attack, or them a put down people or them a be but me not this and me not that. If God should have woke up the nights them, no found no open no mouth and even spit the garbage they spit out of it. But that's not for me to decide or what to say. You just allow them people to them own conscience. Prostitution is not the oldest profession. Thief are the oldest profession. Yeah, because the thief them have it as a profession because of what them do for a living. So for me, nothing is wrong with it as long as you are doing it. And what you do it for, at the end of the day, you see something out of life, or you see something more for say, boy, you know, say, adapt me did do it, and I'm glad because I reached the goal there or whatever. So, I don't really see the condemnation about it. That's for me. You have some woman and some girl out there, you know. Them fuck hard and do them on the road, you know. I tell her that, you know. The amount of man with them have, them fuck hard than the over them on the road. But as me say, I just life still. I just part of life. You call them, it's the undercover over them. Yeah, we behave like say. You see me? I want to tell you say, you know, me say I will leave a voice note. And you know, me tell myself, say, me even actually listen to some of them voice note, God know. Because maybe if me listen to some of them voice note, and I don't know. Me I go say something I'm going to say this morning, so. Good morning, Lone Doctor. Good morning to the boss. Good morning, sir. Sorry for missing class yesterday. I was on the road. One family trip where I never did remember about yesterday. That's why I not go on yesterday. I didn't even remember about it. I was at Nigel yesterday. Coming this morning before there. So, good morning, sir. Sorry I missed class yesterday again.
Okay, my view. Prostitute was here before we even born. Yeah. Prostitution was here long before we born. Because remember, it was a prostitute who used her tears to wash Jesus' feet and her hair to dry it. So prostitution was here long before we born, and it will be here long after we part this world. So yes, and I regard it as a professional job that these young ladies do. Yes, I will regard it as a professional job that these young ladies do. And yes, I have nothing against it. No, I have nothing against it. I have nothing against it. You understand? So it's their professional job. It's not my job, but it's their professional job. What they do, and any work that you do, it is your professional job. You understand? So yes, it is the oldest profession in regard of prostitution. It is the oldest professional work, and regards as a professional, because remember, we wasn't here when Jesus was on the earth, and prostitute was there all those times. So we born come see it, and we are got dead left it still there same way. One gone, another new prostitute come in. So yes, I regard it as a professional work, what the sex workers do, because it's their professional job. You understand? And it is the oldest as well. Yeah, it is the oldest professional. Yeah.
I remember a few years ago, I was reading an article. It was in the Jamaica. It was in the Jamaica Gleaner, as a matter of fact. And this prostitute was, sharing her experience, and she was saying that the night before, she and this man, they had sex, and she said she felt some connection with him. And the man talked to her nicely, and she thought that for a short moment, she thought that maybe she could be with this person, right? And she said, like, 2 days later, she ran into him at the supermarket, and the man just walked past her like him and know her. You know, it really takes a special person to do something like that, a special woman to do something like that, believe me.
Yeah, I have nothing against the ladies of the night or the day or the afternoon. But for me, my experience was amazing, locally and internationally, especially in Belize and Colombia. Those were my favorite. It was a great experience because in Belize, that's the first time I experienced actually a mixed race. And she was actually clean and nice and smelled actually real good. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? Are you selling this for real? Yeah. She was very beautiful, even in Dominica. Yeah, because I went to Dominica also because I used to do some extracurricular work that I have to go to, from different countries to countries. So Dominica, yeah, that's the best because you have a whole complete city. Santa Domingo, I think it name. It's like you go. It's like a hip strip, and 99% of the ladies are ladies of the night. They dance with you, they party, you drink, and they laugh with you, and then you can go and check into a room and you pay them their cash and you pay the motel cash. It was a great experience. I would like most men to just travel and experience it, and then they can come back and talk about the experience. It was humongous. Yeah, it was very humongous. Oh.
Yeah, me get some hiccup on the voice note a while ago, so me have to redo it. Yeah. So me I say, you know, it now go become legal. And reason being behind that, we have to look on the upside and the downside of this thing. You see what I say? Because we don't necessarily want people, male or female, just feel like say boy, the only option is if you go sell them body. You see what I say? I feel like that should be the last resort if it really come down to that. But that shouldn't be a first resort. Because check this out. I have 100 girls left out of school. And if you know say, hey, I can just go down a back road or grow on a corner, just go do my thing. Certain effort you would push if you could get certain level of education and get certain job, you're not gonna make the cap and say, hey, I can just go walk my foot and collect this and way. You see what I say? So I have to look for the downside of it too. I really think say that's one of the reasons why it not get legalized. Because I know that it is there, you know. And the reason why I know that it's there been there and buy that. So, you know, couple years on about that go on, but hey, it happened. Well, my reason for do it is cause me as a man, me never believe so boy me supposed to ever pay directly like that. That was just my philosophy. But indirectly, of course, all day, every day. But me they have couple brethren come down and me and them with a par. That when we used to run taxi yard and thing and we got a mobile and out of the airport, just when you leave the roundabout at the airport, you have one club at the on your right hand side heading back to Falmouth. Just at the roundabout up on the hillside there. And Virgin them go up at the club and we did a pre some music and thing and the Virgin say, oh no though. And my Virgin just pay for 3 room and pay for 3 girl. And that was my first experience. And of course at the time, yeah, I did have my peoples. But hey, just a boys' night out, I would just do it thing.
Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. You know, yeah, yeah. Listen to all you guys on the platform here. Well, I can say prostitution is our profession. I myself is a customer. Yeah, even though I'm not afraid to talk. Yeah, I'm not bash them. You understand me? But hello, me don't know. $6,000. Well, me can get it for 2 or 2.5. You understand me? Depends on the quality. Hello. Yeah, man, me I buy pumps from back in the 90s through New Kingston and those places. But right now, there some fishes get loose up in the New Kingston, so you don't know, so I whole up road aside there. But I never go back road. I never do it on a back road. Periodly. Never. I ride through a back road, but I never conduct business. Me just, me just say, me can't try one no, but I just whole up road on my side. Yeah, man. Usually follow up right round New Kingston, Wall Rope Road. You understand me? So, I'm not gonna be the one to bash them. Cause a night like this is so cold. You want a little light blanket. If you go and keep the hose warm. Hello. Yes, man. So, now the time for bash them. So right away then. It look like back road going on an upgrade. What you say? I get ticket for buck and sack. Hello. I leave it right there. Oh.